probably in 2025, we at Meta are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that can write code.
2025 is shaping up to be the year AI fully steps into the role of a mid-level software engineer. Straight from Mark Zuckerberg's own words. We're not just seeing changes in what software is being built, but how it's being built. Just weeks ago, Satya Nadella said,
"It's trustworthy AI and trustworthy privacy and trustworthy security," because trust in the technology ultimately is going to be core to all of the diffusion I talked about. Because if you don't trust it, you're not going to use it, and that's not going to be any good for anyone.
That apps as we know them are collapsing into AI agents. And now Meta is saying AI will be coding alongside humans as mid-level engineers, a reality that's just around the corner. And let's be real, Meta has the resources, unlimited funding, and access to GPUs, which means they can scale AI engineers at an insane level. Here's the real question. If 2025 brings us AI engineers at the mid-level, what happens in 2026 or 2030? Will software development even look the same? Will code still be written the way we know it today? I think we're heading toward a world where AI generates code on demand rather than pre-writing it. We'll still need databases for ground truth, but AI agents will write, optimize, and adapt code in real time, whether it's back-end logic, UI layers, or entire applications. At that point, software won't just be built. It will be generated in the moment, dynamically adapting to tasks in real time. Let's hear what Mark Zuckerberg just said on this with Joe Rogan.
Then in the beginning, it'll be really expensive to run, then you can get it to be more efficient, and then over time, we'll get to the point where a lot of the code in our apps and including the AI that we generate is actually going to be built by AI engineers instead of people engineers. But I don't know. I think that'll augment the people working on it. So I mean, my view on this is like the future, people are just going to be so much more creative and are going to be freed up to do kind of crazy things.
The key takeaway? AI will write more and more of our code. But if AI is doing all the heavy lifting, who reviews the code? If humans are the bottleneck in reviewing AI-generated software, does that mean AI will also be reviewing AI? And how does that change the way we think about software reliability? But let's talk jobs, because this is the big one.
Another concern that people have is that it's going to eliminate a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
The percent of people who will be doing stuff that's like physically required for humanity to survive will get to be smaller and smaller as it has. More people will dedicate themselves to kind of creative and artistic and cultural pursuits. I think that's generally good. I think the number of hours in a week that someone will have to work in order to be able to get by will probably continue to shrink. Yet I think people who are super engaged in what they do are going to be able to work really hard and accomplish way more than they ever could before because they have this unimaginable leverage from having a lot more technology.
People are scared AI will replace software engineers entirely. But Zuck's perspective is different. He believes AI will augment human creativity, not replace it. He compares it to the Industrial Revolution. 100 years ago, most people were farmers. Now it's less than 2% of the population. That freed people up to pursue creative, cultural, and technological innovations. The same shift is happening with AI. He even suggests we'll work fewer hours in the future, but the people who fully embrace AI will be insanely productive, achieving 10x, 100x, or even 1000x more than ever before. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While Zuck is optimistic, other CEOs are saying something completely different. Just a couple of weeks ago, Salesforce announced a hiring freeze for software engineers in 2025.
We're doing our business plan for next year, for 2025 right now. We're not adding any more software engineers next year because we have increased the productivity this year with Agentforce and with other AI technology that we're using for our engineering teams by more than 30% to the point where our engineering velocity is incredible. And then we will have less support engineers next year because we have an agentic layer.
Mark Benioff, the CEO, says AI is already boosting productivity by 30%. Meaning they don't need to hire more engineers. That's huge, and it's not just Salesforce. Other companies are actively reducing engineering teams because AI is making them exponentially more efficient. Benioff even said they're hiring thousands of salespeople to sell AI-powered solutions, which is pretty wild when you think about it. AI is replacing software engineers, but humans are being hired to sell the AI that replaces them. So here's the bottom line. The software industry is transforming right before our eyes. The one undeniable truth? AI is rewriting the rules. If you're not actively using AI to write code, you're already behind. Check out tools like Cursor, Pythagora, and other AI-powered development tools. Get familiar, get hands-on, and start integrating AI into your workflow. Sam Altman predicted that within the next few years, we'll see the first billion-dollar company built by a single person using AI. And that's why this moment is so exciting. This shift isn't just about AI replacing jobs, it's about unlocking new possibilities, freeing up people to build things that were never possible before. So if you're an entrepreneur, developer, or creator, this is your moment to leverage AI and build something incredible. If you found this video insightful, drop a like, subscribe, and let's dive deeper into the future of AI together. See you in the next one.